So today on the couch, we're in New York. We're loving it. We're gonna take a few shows. So write in, let us know if you like the couch, because we have the Bay edition of the couch. We have New York's edition, and so far, and the California edition. I mean LA. So far, the Bay edition has gotten the most ratings, but I haven't posted New York yet. So write in and let us know which ones you like. But we want to talk about today about the image in Hollywood, or the industry, the music industry. And I'm gonna introduce everybody, and we're gonna jump right in. I'm Egypt Thompson.
James.
And I'm Anthony.
And John.
And again, we're going to talk about the image. So we were talking about NDRE, and I was telling you how I love her music to death, but I feel like she's so, the whole natural thing and being, I got to stick and be myself, that I feel like that limits you because you don't evolve. And we're going to talk about Pink, and we're going to also talk about Brandy.
You don't evolve when you're trying to be yourself.
No, I'm meaning that. One, I won't say you're not. One, I won't say she doesn't evolve.
Yourself grow.
Let me restrict. Number one, let me say I love you, NDRE. Nothing you can do is wrong. But I just feel like, unless you're in this industry, you don't want to make money or don't want to be famous, then keep doing what you're doing. But if you want to be famous, or if you're sitting back saying, why am I not selling like Beyonce?
Goal to be famous?
But see, that's the question, and I'm glad that he brought that up.
Because I want to know, NDRE, do you want to be famous? Do you want to be Beyonce record sales, or you just want to sell good music?
That's what I want. And I believe that kind of the person she is, she wants to give good music. She wouldn't probably care if she sold millions and millions of copies. That would be a nice asset to what she does if she did do that. But I believe her soul is into giving great music and constantly learning and constantly finding new ways to give that to people. Yeah, because I honestly say, because I'm sitting back wondering, is she upset because she doesn't do as well? Because I mean, I love her to death, and she's like,
should be upset though.
I said I'm thinking that she is, because you want to go out and buy the BMWs and the Mercedes and
but
buy the cars.
Let's bring up a couple of other artists who are, I think, in a similar vein. Layla Hathaway,
and I would say Selena Johnson.
Absolutely,
perfect,
absolutely
amazing.
And these are real musicians. These are real artists, singers.
And
well, I just was going females, but
But they can go even a little higher. Brandy's, Monica's.
Brandy's and Monica. Are they upset that they're not selling like that? They are great artists.
But then and the spectrum, they're two different sides. They're more R&B pop, and these are more soulful singers.
Sure. Well, let's talk about them with Pink. Well, now, to me, because we had a debate about Pink, to me, Pink was a soul artist. Then she branched off and evolved, evolution, listening to her, I guess you say her soul. I think she followed a marketing structure, because she was like, I'm selling these black albums, and black people don't buy albums, they burn CDs. So she said, well, let me go to white market, and then she became a megastar. Right. So are we saying, should the NDREs and Selena Johnsons follow that marketing genius, or should they stay true to themselves?
It depends on what their goals are.
What their goals
But I think there is a remedy to being a superstar, and you have to be relative to what's out, what's commercial.
Yeah, because to me,
NDRE,
when she did that little bob, I'm not my hair, and she was looking good, I was like, that's what little girls grow up and say they want to be. That can make a Barbie doll. That is marketing. But when you stay natural and you stay holier than thou, these crushed velvet, pull them downs, like that's a curtain you got wrapped around you. Yeah, your music is deep, but it does not sell. It's not marketable.
But
maybe we need to change the image of the industry.
But Erykah Badu made white women start wearing hair wraps because she made it hot.
Yeah,
I understand that too.
And that was a time, and that was a different mindset. The age group that listened to D'Angelo's, Erykah Badu's, the Jill Scott's, different mindset. These kids don't have. All they want to do is bounce and drop it like it's hot and all that kind of.
But our parents even said that our NDREs and all that stuff was dropping it hot to them, because they're just like, that ain't Marvin Gaye. Right. So are we right to give that judgment, because they're thinking Beyonce is their Diana Ross? Because my mom's not gonna go out and buy Beyonce.
Well, there's a lot of things that have to change in order for this to work.
Okay.
What is
one being the consumer. And first of all, you start taking music out of the schools, you don't have educated listeners listening to the music.
And that's a problem.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That was
see what I'm saying?
Good.
Yeah.
And so you feed them and you give them what you want them to hear, versus them saying, let me listen to that, see if I like it.
Right.
They're telling you what you like.
They're telling you what you like.
That's why you hear a dumb song long enough, you start liking the damn song.
And that takes from the artist, and that makes the artists have to push for these companies fueling their fires to sound like this, because we have uneducated music. They don't have an ear for music.
They hear the sound and then listen to how it's created.
So you're saying pretty much that now our consumers now are just listening to almost I won't say noise, but to a sound and not music.
Well, listen, everything that's pop is beat driven.
Yeah,
It's beat driven. It's about the beat. So if it makes you do this,
It's hot.
It's hot. Even if it's a slow song, you don't really get a real ballad no more.
No, you do
because you gotta have a pulse.
And we were gonna talk
to
about
keep your attention. Our kids are ADD.
Right. Now, do you think we should ask? What about slow jams? Is that gonna ever come back? And do you think they should play that in the clubs and whatever?
Well,
you think that
I thought the music was gonna change after Dreamgirls. Because I thought, okay, everybody's going to see this movie and they're bringing real music back and Jennifer Hudson's coming out. But it didn't really. But I thought people was going to change when Obama became president too.
That's the truth. But see, with that's a person who could change, who could have changed Jennifer. But she took a time with her album and made it what the radio wants. They want.
Because to me, Jasmine Sullivan did the same thing. Her independent
I was
stuff.
so mad at her a little bit. I love you, Jazzy, but
You're the bomb, girl.
love you. You're the most amazing singer. Oh my God.
But I love her underground stuff better than this commercial stuff.
Yes.
I heard that stuff on the internet is the best.
Best.
And when I saw her
Around
concert
midnight?
at the House of Blues, and she was giving me a little Beyonce, it hurt my feelings because she could stand there flat-footed and sing, and the masses gonna follow her. And she, to me, is a change for music.
Well,
but wait.
Go ahead, Melissa.
Kim Burrell is coming in to do some damage to the music industry.
But
That's right. You
gonna do
are
gospel?
the queen. Well,
it don't matter.
Doesn't matter.
I mean,
but no. Let's stick with what he
because
was saying.
gospel gives you a stigmatism that it's gonna be, it has a negative to it. It's like it's only gonna be so far. The only person
they do. They tell you there's no money in it.
Yeah. So that's why I say it's gonna be gospel.
Which is some of that is true. But again, it goes back to the consumer. But let me say this: on what you were saying is that the artists who have these opportunities to sign with these labels, because you can do it independently now, they can take a stand with the NDIREs and say we are not going to compromise.
Right.
Because you don't need a label no more.
Yeah.
Now also, let's talk about that. You guys are in the
industry.
If there's some young man out there, how do you get on iTunes to get your song put out? Do you guys know that?
Well, when I did my last CD, we went through the disc makers, and disc makers is where we reproduce the CD. They do package deals, and they'll put you on iTunes, CD Baby.
So know that. So if you're in Indiana, South Carolina, Moonshine, Iowa, you can do that. So just check us out.
It's easy.
It's that information is so readily available on the internet. You could go on there and how can I get my song on iTunes all day on Google, and you're gonna get the information.
Cool. So do that. So don't say you don't. We the couch can help you. I'm Egypt Thompson. We're gonna go to our next subject. Thank you so much. This is our New York edition. I want to introduce my cast again.
James,
Anthony,
and John.
And John, do you have a website so these people?
I don't have a website now. I'm reconstructing
I'll make
everything.
it for you.
Okay.
So what's and I'll put it out there. I'm making it for you, and I'll do Photoshop and desktop publishing and club flyers if you need.
We're reconstructing John Pierce all the way. So
John Pierce. Can they see you on YouTube?
They can. They can see me on YouTube.
John Pierce.
John Pierce. Yes.
All right, so that's John Pierce.
I do a lot of dance music. We'll talk about me later.
Yeah. So and you bed breakfast.
Yes.
I'm gonna help you out too.
Please do.
So okay, this is the couch. We love you. Take care.
thank you, Egypt.